Spilando G here, man. Uh, as you can see, the lovely lady in the photo, this is Miss Kamala Harris, and as you guys already know now, that she's been selected as Joe Biden's vice president. And I'm gonna be real brief with this commentary because I don't want to be long. Um, I don't want to get caught up in. I don't even really think I'm really upset right now. I think that we're at the threshold now of what this is really all about for us brothers here in the United States. Kamala Harris does not give a damn about the Afro American male. I do understand. If anything, she may use you as a vessel to what she needs, and even if she looks at you in that way, which she probably doesn't. She is married to, AKA what we like to call Mr. Clean, AKA Mr. Charlie. But all jokes aside, um, it's real crazy that this has happened, and it's very unprecedented in this time and in this era of 2020 that we are talking about a selected woman of color to be a to be Mr. Clean's vice president. How is this going to work? I have no clue. Now, remember, I did a video about Kamala Harris. I said she was going to be the first uh, woman to run for office completely. Like she was going to be commander in chief if she won. Remember, she tried to do that, and then it failed. And remember how a lot of us so-called fellow groups of other brothers who from other mothers were out here saying that brothers, we better start packing and all this stuff. Kamala Harris is pretty much going to set it off and make it hard for the Afro American male in the United States. Now, whether she does this as vice president to Joe Biden, if Joe Biden is elected and becomes president. Now, this may just happen. Now, November is coming up. We are at the threshold of an election. Now, everybody says that this COVID situation is because of the Democrats. I still have yet want to see the real hard evidence. I'm not saying I'm down for I'm not down for the Democrats. At any point did I ever say I was? I'm just trying to figure this whole thing out because at this point in time, it just seems to me that a whole lot of this is just speculation, and we haven't even came to the realization of what's really going to go down. And then this is the other question I want to ask fellow brothers of color, fellow black men, Afro American men. Do you think Kamala Harris is that much of a threat against us as men of color? Do you really think that she's that much of a threat? I think it's going to be the same thing, if you ask me. I mean, we've already been screwed. I mean, what's the difference if a Republican president is not in office or a Republican president who's acting like he's a Republican president, he's still running as a damn Democrat? Remember what Trump said a long time ago? He said, I will have everybody voting for me if I ran as a Democrat. Then he switched it up, and I guess now to this day, he was more used as a puppet for the Republican Party. Now, everybody says that, Trump didn't say anything racist, and I don't think he's saying. I just think what he represents to certain groups of Afro-American blacks, he pretty much, the way he comes off and how he's not very nice in what he says because he's a typical Mr. Clean, he's a typical Mr. Charlie, that brings it raw and rough and doesn't really give any damn. It doesn't really give a damn. But behind this smile, and I'm not gonna lie, Kamala Harris is not by far an ugly woman at all. I mean, if she wanted to, get it on, I'd be down. Okay, but I wouldn't even go even to the lengths of that. But the fact of the matter is that this woman, is she that really much of a threat, black men? Is she really that much of a threat to us? I'm saying it's pretty much going to be the same thing. Now, Shout out to Reluctant Nabi for the video he did on this. But I just feel that I think we're taking it way too close to heart. I mean, those of us fellow Afro-American men who are actually doing good and are well-to-do brothers are going to survive this. And some of us may be soon to be leaving the United States, moving abroad, whatever have you. But some of us, are just going to have to deal with it, and just try to make our money, try to stack up. I mean, we can do the same things that we're doing. And you need to take a look at this as, if she does get into office, I take a look at it from the financial standpoint. The financial, even Charles Tyler said this before he died. He said if Hillary Clinton at that time before the 2016 actual elected Donald Trump in 2016, Charles Tyler said it himself, and may he rest in peace. Charles Tyler has said himself, who created the slogan, the black man option. Okay. He said, if Hillary gets in, Hillary, though I do not like her, still may be better for the financial part of making things stay afloat. Because with Trump in office, it sounds like, though we had a good economy with him, look at what's going on now. Now, whether you say that the Democrats had put on him the coronavirus or not, I still want hard evidence to even implicate. As far as I'm concerned, they're both at fault for this coronavirus. The way that all Congress, people in Congress, senators, House of Representatives, the president himself, to the Pentagon, to the FBI, to the CIA, they should have been tracking this thing in the first place. Why set it up and make Donald Trump the person at the helm of this virus? Because he didn't take it that seriously. And I guess he didn't, the way he was coming off about it. But I digress. Speculation or no speculation, this is where we're at. If this does happen, I'm just letting my fellow Afro-American men know. Fellow Afro-American men, does this change anything? If this woman right here in the photo, Miss Kamala Harris, is the vice president to Joe Biden, I'm not going to vote for them. No, I'm not going to vote for them. That's not what I'm saying in this video. I mean, what's it going to change? It's going to be the same thing. It'll be Barack Obama, probably Barack Obama 2.0. Who knows? It wasn't even that bad. I didn't even consider it even to be that bad when Barack Obama was in. It was actually pleasant. Things were still going on. But why with this president, as much as a lot of these right-wingers say Donald Trump is the GOAT. Well, if he's the GOAT, then why are we going through what we're going through? And I'm not even blaming anything. Why are these things happening in 2020? Why did a virus slip out of a certain country? I'm not going to say its name because I don't want to be biased, but wherever this virus came from, how come we couldn't contain it? How come the Pentagon, the CIA, Intel did not have enough intel so that we would not be in this position? And then we have a president who acted like it was nothing, but look where we are. I'm not trying to blame Trump, but I don't know why we're going through this. Why are we going through this? And why is he the one to blame? But I'm not here for that. All I'm here right now is to say is that if Kamala Harris becomes vice president to Joe Biden, is it going to make a difference? Will it make a difference? In some cases, yeah, maybe. But I don't think it's going to be all that bad. And we're still going to be able to maneuver and operate the way that we want to. You know what I'm saying? I think, in my opinion, I don't think it's going to be a totalitarian thing. I mean, yeah, Democrats have shown it through, but they're saying that they're doing this because they want to save us from the virus. A lot of people are still under that impression. Then again, I don't know. I'm at my wit's end on this. But at this moment in time, all I can say is whether Democrat, whether Republican, is screwed either way. They are both cut from the same cloth. It's just one tries to be the lesser evil. The other one is promoted more as the evil. The evil Republican, the more or less evil, more or less quiet is kept, try to be down for you, Democrat. You know? So either way, we've been screwed for the last several decades with all these parties, including going back to Bill Clinton, if you really want to be exact. George Bush Sr., even before him, Ronald Reagan, the war on drugs. We all know how that went. The Iran-Contra. Need I say more? All right. This is Rolando G. Kamala Harris, I don't know. We'll see. I'm out.